And here we are. Oh my goodness, I forgot about these peaches. That's fine, we'll get them all sold today. It is day 50 of the Animal Crossing series, so that's pretty cool. Let's see, Amber and Triceratops skull. Alright. Still haven't found anything. What else do we got here? HRA, 11,800 points. Okay. Yeah, I do still need to decorate my my upstairs. I was really excited about getting that, and then I just immediately forgot about it. School desk, not really interested. Why do I have all this stuff on me? You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Let's go up here. There we go. That's kind of weird and ominous, right? Yeah, I dig it. This basement is also really a problem. You know, I think I'm in my spring cleaning mood. I think I just don't want any of this right now. So I'm going to probably clear out all of this, including all these gyroids, because this is getting completely out of hand. So, guess that's what I'm doing today. Lunar Rover, Speedbag, Birdhouse, Executive Toy. Did I ever check out what this birdhouse is? Oh. Huh. That kind of fits the cabin vibe, sort of. Right? Except for the fact that it doesn't have a bird in it, so it's not really... I'm not gonna replace my bird here with it. And I don't really have any other spot for it that I think works, because it's just straight up a birdhouse. So I don't think I'm gonna keep that. So yeah, I think this is all good to go. Oh wait. Actually, I think I want to keep this Aloha shirt up. Maybe up in my room. So I'll put that up there. I'll drop that here. And then today, I think I also want to change my my town tune. You know, it's spring now. All the snow's melted. So I think is a good like sort of like the changing of seasons. Oh, hey KK, it is Saturday today, isn't it? The changing of seasons is kind of like a transitional sort of time. So what better time to change something that we've gotten so used to over all these 50 days and make it something new. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Alright, let's see what I can come up with. Alright, this is what I got. You gotta have that random note in there. It's not a town tune with at least one random note. So, I think that'll work for now. Yeah, I like that. Perfect. Okay. Well, time to get going on all of this stuff. So, today, I watched The Purge for the first time. I'm kind of surprised I hadn't watched it earlier, because it's kind of one of those horror movies that like spawned a huge franchise around it. But honestly, well, okay, I will be honest in saying that for a very long time, home invasion horror was just really not my thing, because I found it too genuinely scary. and so it just made me uncomfortable, and I didn't have a good time watching it, and so for that reason, I avoided The Purge for a very long time. But in recent years, that has become much less of a problem, and so my wife and I decided, we were like, we wanted to hang out tonight. And at first we were going to do, like, play some sort of couch co-op game together. We got, like, a pizza and stuff, and we were like, we're just gonna have a good time. And the first thing we wanted to do was play Until Dawn, because the new remake came out, and that's a game we both really liked. I hadn't, like, played it. No, had I played it? So, my first experience with Until Dawn was watching people play it on YouTube, as was, I think, most people's first experience with the game. I think I did later play it with my wife, who at the time was my girlfriend. I don't know if we ever beat it though. But it's a game that both of us like, and we learned that the remake for it came out recently, so we're like, why don't we give that a try? Because like the original Until Dawn has this really fun multiplayer feature, and I think most of the other supermassive games have something similar too, where you can play with like one other person, or maybe more than one other person or something. I'm not totally sure exactly how it works. No, I think the way it is with most of them is it's just you select multiplayer, and anytime it switches to a new character, it says, you're switching to this character now, hand the controller to whoever's playing as that character, or whatever, which is just like, it's really simple and very rudimentary, but it's a lot of fun, and there are like certain things about the game that kind of change. Hey Pippi, you're staring at that rock there. That kind of change depending on if you're playing in the multiplayer quote-unquote mode or not. How you doing, Pippi? Is it possible you're avoiding me? I'm not avoiding you. I still need to get the thing from Cyrano for you. I do remember that. So let's just talk. Say, Jay, about the way I talk, do you like it, little hare? No one else in this village ever says little hare. So it makes me feel all weird saying it all the time. I feel like I've seen a couple other people say that exact thing. Can you do me a favor? Can you maybe think of something that sounds better, little hare? Sure. I'll give you a new catchphrase, I guess. Thanks, you just go ahead and think up something cool to say, okay? Okay, I think this very much fits Pippi's vibe. So we're gonna go with swag out. Swag out? Well, I guess swag out does sound pretty hip. It is hip. That's what all the cool kids are saying right now. I like it already. I'm gonna start saying it all the time from now on. Swag out. Cool. Well, Pippi's swagging out now, so. In other news, yeah, so Supermassive Games had like a multiplayer thing, and playing in the multiplayer mode would kind of change a few things from how the game is played in single player, aside from just, you know, doing that. Oh, these are spoiled. Okay, I should get rid of these. I need to throw those away. Aside from just doing the thing where it tells you to switch off every time it switches to a new character. And so it was really fun, and there was like just enough detail there, you know, that it just worked really well. And so we were like, okay, let's do that with the Until Dawn remake. It's a game we both like, and it just sounds like a really good couch co-op time. And so we got it, we downloaded it, and we sat down to play it. And first of all, we started playing it. And as the first cutscene was playing, it was very regularly just stuttering horribly. And when it wasn't stuttering, we were getting like solid over 60 FPS, so it wasn't that the computer we were using just wasn't powerful enough for it. Okay, wait, I was told if I use X... If I use X, I can select multiple items. Oh my god, this is a godsend. I'm glad I remembered that, because I was told that a while ago, and I just kept forgetting to do that. Cool. Alright, yeah, that's really convenient, so that's perfect. I don't have anything else to sell. That was kind of annoying, and those stutters just kept continuing to happen for as long as we were playing. And then the further we got in, we realized, wait a minute, it didn't give us an option to select multiplayer when we started the game. Did we just miss it? And so, after going through the intro, we went back to the main menu and looked around, and we were like, why is there... we can't seem to figure out how to activate the option for multiplayer. Why does it seem like it's just not here? I'm also going to sell this radio, even though it was the tape deck, even though it was one of the first things, it was one of the things that was in the house when I first got it. I don't really care that much. So we went back to the main menu looking for it. We couldn't find it, so we looked it up, and turns out the game just doesn't have that. And so that, in combination with the constant stuttering, and we felt like the graphics didn't look, sort of good enough for the performance hit we were getting in comparison to how, the other game would run, although the other game was a PlayStation exclusive, so couldn't run it on a computer anyways, but you know what I mean. We just decided we were... Oh, and it also, for whatever reason... Okay, I just want to say real quick, fuck Sony. Sony sucks. Also, I mean... Every big game company these days just really sucks. Microsoft sucks too. Ubisoft kind of blows. Activision and Blizzard are sort of, they've got their problems. It's just the AAA space for video games these days is really not in a good spot, and I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that. People have been saying that for a long time. I don't think the market is going to, like, crash or anything. I just am ready to stop playing AAA games, is all I'm really gonna say. I'm pretty fed up at this point, honestly. So... Of course, because Sony sucks, in order to play Until Dawn on PC, they force you to make a PlayStation account and link it up with your Steam account for no fucking reason. I can't imagine why they would want to do that, except... Oh, Cyrano, I need to talk to you. Hey, how are you doing, Achu? Oh yeah, glad to hear it, but hey, remember, if you overdo it, you'll ruin your body, Achu. I'm just saying, it's important to take it easy every now and then so you don't flip out, Achu. Yeah, so, what do you want, Achu? I'm picking up. Uh-oh. Problem. Do you really plan on delivering this or not? I have a brilliant idea. Come back after you get rid of some of the junk. I did do that, didn't I? Okay. Hold on. Let me just drop this one real quick. Okay, now you can give it to me. Yep, I'm picking up. Oh, whoops. Are you going to take the camera back to Pippi? Well then, here it is. I truly appreciate it, Achu. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, that's all I have to say. Get a move on. So, yeah, it made you create a PlayStation account, or at least sign into an existing one. My wife was pretty sure she had an existing one, but she could not figure out the login details, so she went to go make a new one, and the password requirements for a fucking PlayStation account are ridiculous. It's so bad. It's like you're creating a login for your computer at the CIA. Like, why does it have to be that strict? It's a PlayStation account. Come on. Steam's requirements aren't even close to being that strict. So it took like 5 tries to make the password. And the whole thing was like a 10-step process that was unnecessary, because why the fuck do I need a PlayStation account to play Until Dawn on my PC? That's just ridiculous. And so the whole thing just left us with an awful taste in our mouths, and we decided, fuck it, we're not playing this. We're gonna refund it and do something else. I should probably read this dialogue that I've been skipping through. I just knew in my heart that I'd get it back eventually, but I never thought I'd get it back so soon. Swag out. Let me thank you. Maybe some nice stationery will do. Swag out. Oh, that'll be perfect. Yeah, thank you. Jay, it's nice to know that there are people like you willing to go the extra mile. Swag out. Well, thank you, Pippi. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use all of these right now. That's not what I meant to do, because I want to make inventory space for everything I'm trying to sell right now. Here we go. So we decided not to play Until Dawn. And we weren't totally sure what we wanted to do after that. We considered like playing more Diablo, but we wanted to do something, you know, that was couch co-op. You can technically play Diablo in couch co-op, but it's really awkward. It's not really meant for that. So we didn't want to do that. And ultimately we decided to watch a movie, and so we decided on The Purge. And that honestly was a pretty good choice. That's a really good movie for just like wanting to sit back and, you know, watch like a schlocky horror movie that you don't really take too seriously. You just have a good time while watching it. I never took a look at what's being sold in here today. Well, this is a golf club bag? Okay. Whatever. And yeah, I really wasn't, I didn't know a ton about The Purge going in. I mean, obviously I knew about the concept, because everyone knows about the concept of the Purge movies, because they are so ridiculously ubiquitous at this point. But I just didn't know a lot about the movie itself, like the plot of the movie. And so it really was not what I was expecting, in that it was way more stupid than I was expecting, but in a way that just made it more fun to watch, you know? Like, it's the kind of thing where it's not so bad it's good, it's like, it's so mid it's good. You know what I mean? And so I had a blast watching that movie, and my wife had seen it a while ago, back, like, not long after it first released, but apparently that was during her, as she described, her plays DS while watching movies era, and so she remembered basically nothing from it. So it was a fun, pretty much first-time experience for the both of us. She has watched a few other movies in the series. She just, didn't really pay that much attention to the first one, and so it was all pretty much all new to her. So that was a lot of fun. And then we played chess together, and that was fun too. We just had a really good day together. Yeah, my wife has been getting really into chess recently, and so I've been trying to keep up because it seems like to me that seems like a fun hobby to kind of try and keep up with each other on. It is like my wife, I mean, neither of us really get into competitive hobbies like that very often. And so, I thought it would be fun to kind of lean into that in a way, because most of the time if we have a shared hobby, it's more of a cooperative one where we're working together. So I thought it'd be interesting to have one, where it's more competitive and we're working against each other in a way. And it actually has been a lot of fun so far. My wife actually bought a physical chessboard that's coming tomorrow, and so we're going to play chess, not on chess.com, but on the physical chessboard. This is not what I want. Tomorrow, which I'm weirdly really excited about. Like, chess on chess.com is fun, but there's something about moving the physical pieces around on a physical chessboard that is just so much more fun than moving around the little sprites on the digital chessboard on chess.com. It's the tactile feedback of the heavy pieces on the clunky board that's just so satisfying, So I'm really excited about that. And then after we play chess on our fancy new physical chessboard tomorrow, we're going to watch the movie Red Line together, which is a movie I've already seen, and I've been trying to convince my wife to watch for a very long time, and she just, for some reason, she always, just based on the description of the movie and the trailers and stuff, it always seemed like something that she says, at least, it seemed to her like something she would have fun watching, but she just, every time there was a chance to watch it, she just, for one reason or another, wasn't interested. And so, finally, after telling her enough times that they fire an orbital laser on Funky Boy, she decided she wants to watch it. And so we're gonna watch it tomorrow, and I'm very excited about that. If you don't know what Red Line is, it's a fucking crazy anime movie. But that's all like hand animated and stuff. It's gorgeous. A beautiful art style and just really, really good animation. And it's about racing, and it's very pulpy and sci-fi, and it just combines so many aesthetics that I really, really love. And plus, I'm a huge sucker for good animation too. So in a lot of ways, it kind of feels like a movie that's made for me, because I also love sci-fi, and I mean, racing is never something I've been huge into, but I do like things that go almost, like, I like stuff that's almost comedically fast-paced, and that's exactly what Red Line does with the concept of a futuristic sci-fi, racing animated movie. and it works perfectly for me. I think it's a fucking awesome movie, and everyone else I've talked to who's seen it also agrees that it's really, really good. And so I'm excited for my wife to finally watch it, because you know what? They really do shoot an orbital laser at Funky Boy, and I think she'll really like it when that happens. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I also messed around a lot more with Dimhaven today, the puzzle demo that I was talking about yesterday. I also called it Midhaven yesterday. It's called Dimhaven, not Midhaven. I'm bad at names. And yesterday when I was playing through the demo for the first time, I accidentally hit the tilde key at one point and noticed there was a developer console in the game. And I restrained myself, obviously, for the first playthrough, but today I hopped on and I was like, I want to see what you can do with that developer console, because that's really interesting that they would leave that in a demo of the game. And so I want to mess with that and like see what I can find. I found the money rock. No way. I actually did it. I kind of wonder if this rock has been the problem rock for so long. I feel like I haven't tested this rock in a very long time. I could see that being the problem. But yeah, I went ahead and hopped on and just messed around with the console a bunch. I found out there's a fly command, so you can fly around the entire game that's been built, within the demo version. And there's a surprising amount of extra stuff that you can find. It's like all unfinished, of course, and there weren't any extra functional puzzles from what I could find. Like past everything that you could solve within the demo's play area. But there was a lot of extra like stuff that you could interact with, just sort of lying about, and extra items and stuff you could find that didn't serve any purpose, but they were still things you could find and look at. And that was really, really cool. I really enjoyed just messing around with that and exploring stuff, and it was a lot more fun than I thought it would be. And I think Dimhaven, I didn't really have anything specifically, any specific game for 2025 that I was really excited for, except maybe the Talos Principle Reawakened. But, I mean, that's just a remake, and I don't expect it to be groundbreaking in any way. So, I don't think, like, that was just something I was excited for, but it wasn't something that I was, like, really highly anticipating, But if there was anything that I was anticipating that like was going to release in 2025, Dimhaven has definitely overtaken that, because I have also learned, technically it doesn't have an exact release date yet, but their plan is to release it near the end of 2025, quarter 4 of 2025. And so hopefully this year it'll be out, and I'm really excited for it because the demo blew me away. It was pretty much better, like even just as short of a vertical slice as the demo was, it was pretty much better than anything Quern did, which was the game they made previously before they started development on Dimhaven. And so I think this game is going to be one of my new favorite puzzle games ever, as long as the rest of the game holds up to what I've seen within the demo. So I'm very excited about it. Anyways, I'm gonna get a song from old KK here. Hey there, KK. Yeah, I want you to jam for me. I don't have any specific requests, so I will just take what you give me. KK Love Song. Oh.
Now, oh me, que, oh me, que, oh, que me, que, oh, oh me, oh me, que, oh, na, oh me, que, oh me, que, oh, que me, que, oh, oh me, na, me, que, oh. Now, oh me, que, oh me, que, oh, que me, que, oh, oh me, oh me, que, oh, na, oh me, que, oh me, que, oh, que me, que, oh, oh me, na, me, que, oh.
Well, that was lovely. And thanks for listening. Let me give you the air check. Perfect. Alright. Well, thank you. Man, KK must know. I was just like talking about the absolute wonderful day I had with my wife. And then he plays me a love song. That's just adorable. I'm gonna pop this on real quick. Pop in a tune, KK Love Song. Very nice. Perfect. This is based on a song. I swear this is based on a song. I think... I think a few of, like, the KK songs are, but I swear this is based on something. And I can't put my finger on it. Whatever. Well, I think I'm gonna call it quits here. I've been recording for 40 minutes now, so I think that's a good time to stop. So I will talk to you tomorrow.